We have the following questions to ask Raila Odinga and his coalition. One, we want Raila Odinga to confirm that his utterances yesterday in Mombasa and before were not a precursor to this Mpeketoni massacre. Two, confirm to the Kenyan people that you are not a tool for hire by Western powers to destabilize and bring down this nation through an Arab Spring-like revolution, which has brought the nations that got into these Arab Spring-like revolutions to their knees, as the Western powers that orchestrated them watched from a distance and in silence. And we are aware, as Kenyans and as Kenyan leaders, that our country's newly found oil and gas and mineral resources are motivating factors for the West in their quest to destabilize our nation and take control of these resources through their cheap puppets who are operating from our local political scene. Three, we want and we demand that Raila explains to Kenyans what he meant by his statement directed to the duly elected President of the Republic of Kenya. And I wish to quote what he said, that ukiona mwenzako akinyolewa, chako kitie maji, ama utanyolewa bila. And aware of what has been happening in our neighboring country of South Sudan, could this massacre in Mpeketoni be part of the storm that Raila has been threatening Kenyans with?
We have seen a 411 statement that is attributing this to politics. If he wants to foreclose investigations before they start, how are we going to know the truth? And it's very easy to say politics. He has to come out with facts, because this kind of talk of politics is always an avenue of failure whenever the state is unable to unravel an issue. We have seen it happen all over the country. They arrive there, look at the scene, no investigation, they say this is political. Perhaps you are doing that, and the criminals who have perpetrated the heinous acts are there watching and laughing.
How can such a well-planned, coordinated attack in a very big area, which appears very professional and where many people have died, how can such an attack happen without the law enforcement people knowing about it and doing something to prevent it?
This is a very serious issue. And if, according to Olelengu, it is political, it means the perpetrators are either politicians or they are doing so on the behest of politicians. Anybody who involves himself in the kind of activities we have seen, not just in Mpeketoni, but even in Bungoma, he ceases being a politician. That is a criminal. The police should bounce on that kind of person without any fear or favor whatsoever. We are demanding that these so-called shadowy politicians, who might be working with some of us when we think that we are having colleagues, when they are criminals, they be brought to book. We want our politics to be decent. We come from very honorable backgrounds. We are doctors of medicine. We are lawyers. We are engineers. We are professionals with various social backgrounds. We are not trained to take away lives. We are trained and we join politics to advance the frontier of better living for Kenyans.